Hi, I'm going to interview Star Wars Episode 4 A New Hope. It's been a while since I've done any reviewing of any Star Wars films, which has given me the chance to watch them again and again and again and again. Not that I'd watch any other films, of course, no. Anyway, back to topic. Star Wars Episode 4 A New Hope. It was originally called Star Wars, which is just as well because A New Hope is a rubbish title. It really is. In terms of the Star Wars, what it's actually on about, in terms of hope arising out of despair, that's quite good, but it's not a gripping title at all. The film itself is seen by many as being the archetypal Star Wars film, the classic, because it was the first one. It revolutionised cinema. No two ways about it. I wasn't alive in 1977, so I don't know what it was like when it first came out. But you look at the other films around there, that time, and there's just nothing like it. Afterwards, what with Alien, Moonraker, and all those films, there's tons of sci-fi films, but not very many before at all, and certainly none as good as Star Wars. When you consider that a lot of the the methods they used to make it, such as the X-wings and the Tie fighters flying around, just hadn't been done before. The technology didn't exist. That is what makes it stand out. The actual story itself is reasonably good. I won't say it's perfect because it's not. The dialogue is quite clunky in places, as it is in all the Star Wars films. It's not a perfect film at all. I mean, I understand from watching the extras on DVDs and things, it was a nightmare to shoot, and when they first viewed it, it was apparently rubbish, and then they did a lot of editing. And I suspect that's true because when you're doing something new for the first time, you don't know how it's going to look. It might turn out good, it might not. As it happens, what they got was enough to make it good. And what they've done is cinema history. It's made an awful lot of money, the film. It set up Star Wars, it set up cinema, and it just changed everything. If you look at the characters, Luke Skywalker is. Everyone says he's the hero, but he's not really. The hero is Han Solo, and it's just ideal. It suits Harrison Ford so well, and you just can't imagine anyone else playing Han Solo anymore now. He's ideal for it. With the special edition releases and the DVD editions, where first one the Cantina when Han shoots Greedo, and then the special edition where Greedo shoots but misses and Han shoots him, I really don't understand what people are making such a big deal about it. It was before, oh, it makes it look like Greedo's a rubbish shot and Han's a wimp. Well, yes, I suppose it does make Greedo look like he's a rubbish shot, but on the other hand, Han's not a wimp because he still shot the guy, didn't he? And then the DVD edition, they have them both shoot at the same time, which kind of it ends the argument. It is very different from the first trilogy, as in Attack the Clones, Phantom Menace, and Revenge of the Sith. It looks more real because it is shot real. There's not really much in the way of digital effects because they didn't exist then. In the DVD edition, you get the digital Jabba, which is a lot better than the Play-Doh Jabba we had in the special edition. So it looks a real film, and there's models in there. There's proper droids. There's people doing the effects. You get Alec Guinness looking old, waving his lightsaber around with Darth Vader, and for me that works a lot better. Revenge of the Sith, one of the best things about its effects was that they look like a model. Why didn't they use a model? You know, I mean, the Star Destroyers look fantastic. It's again, I say it's a model, but it looks more real because it's there and you know it's there. And for me, that makes it a more realistic film. I have to say, it is the second worst of all the Star Wars films. But even the worst of the Star Wars films, The Phantom Menace, is still a good film. So this, for me, A New Hope, it set the scene. It is a good film in its own right. It's not perfect. It's not polished. It could have been done better. Any film in existence could have been done better. Let's face it. And it is a good film. It's well worth watching, and say it's a classic. But having not grown up in that era, it is hard for me to comment on it. The first time I saw A New Hope was in 1995. Can you believe it? It's just because it wasn't shown on telly a lot. I saw Empire loads more than I saw A New Hope. So for me, when I watched it, having already seen The Empire Strikes Back and Return of the Jedi, A New Hope looked a little bit, I suppose clunky is almost the word. And I suppose it was clunky because this was the first time this had ever been done. So it's not going to look perfect your first time out. It's just going to look far better than anything that had come before it. So if you speak to someone who saw it when it first came out, they'll probably say it's the best film ever. But for me, it's not. It's a good film, but it's not the best film ever. The best film of all the Star Wars films is, of course, The Empire Strikes Back, which I'll be reviewing at another point. Thank you.